Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be letting you guys know what my overall loot was in the King's Fall raid. So yeah, that's about it. Alright, so for the first checkpoint, as you guys know, the first checkpoint is the kind of like the rune door thing. I guess I won't. Well, the first checkpoint is technically the one where you get the relics and then, you know, slam them down into the wall, but all the statues. But I won't really count that since you don't really get any interesting loot. I'll do it from the actual main loot. So the rune door, my loot from that was this ghost, the Kingslayer shell, ghost shell. 306 defense, has some pretty beastly perks you can see there. They are actually really good. The chance to find additional worms when looting engrams is really OP, as you can see. Yeah, pretty good. So yeah, here's the shell. There you go. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It is actually a taken shell. I think this is kind of like an Easter egg. This is what the shell should have looked like. This is what it was going to look like, and then it got taken, and that's why there is no image for it, because it's taken now. It's technically not there, and as you can see, the taken version is right here. So yeah, that's what I got from the first checkpoint. Then from the War Priest, I managed to bag myself the Quillam's Terminus machine gun. This thing is so godly. This actually helped me kill Oryx pretty well. So yeah, I got this. This was pretty, yeah, I love it. I got Cocoon, which you always get. The 3 same ballistics, which you always get. Will of Light, this weapon deals bonus damage against taken enemies, which you always get. I believe all the middle perks are the same, so I usually use Extended Mag because it gives me a larger magazine, of course. And I got Eye of the Storm, which is actually random. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. Pretty good, actually, for everything, really. It's beastly. Even in PvP, this thing will dominate. I went on a 20 kill streak in one game with this thing, so, you know, pretty godly. Well, yeah, it's godly as fuck. Then from Golgoroth, whatever his name is, I'm pretty sure that's his name, I actually got nothing. I only got shards. Also guys, I have a little thing for you guys. As you can see, I have 5 shards now. I actually did manage to get 20 before I killed Oryx, so I got double the loot, and I'll get into that in a second. So yeah, from Golgoroth I didn't actually get anything. I got 2 shards, I believe, or maybe a shard. So yeah, I was kind of annoyed I didn't get any armor, but that's all right, because I'm 301 light with no raid armor. Just imagine if I did have raid armor. It's over, it just is. But then from the daughters of Oryx and sisters of Crota, I managed to bag myself the Bond of the Wormlaw. This thing looks phenomenal as well. All of the new raid gear looks amazing, but look at this bond. I just love the lime green flames. Just look at it from that angle. Whew, it looks good. And the face of Oryx, that, you know, you fucked him up. At least I think that's Oryx. It does look like Oryx. It might just be like a I'm not really sure what that is, to be honest. Maybe it's just like Hive in general. It looks a bit like an ogre, but it also looks a little bit like, I don't know what that is, but oh well, is what it is. We don't need to worry about that. And then finally from Oryx, I managed to get myself 2 weapons. Usually you don't get 2 weapons, but you know, I had a rare drop because I had 20 shards. You have the chance of 4 weapons and 3 armor pieces. I actually didn't get any armor pieces. To be honest, my RNG was pretty bad. I got 3 shards, I believe, or 4 shards, and then I got the pulse rifle here, the Smite of Moraine. It is, all of these raid weapons are so good, but this thing is, it just dominates. It wrecks. Even in Crucible, PvE, it's just a complete wreckage. So same 3 ballistics as usual, Will of Light as usual, Cocoon as usual. This one has hand loaded. This weapon is effective at an extended range, lightweight, and reinforced barrel. Now I use hand loaded because it gives me a little bit more range, but I'd rather have the stability than lose it, since this is quite a fast pulse rifle. I'd rather have as much stability as possible. And then I got Firefly. Precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode. that is probably the best perk you can get on this. It does so much damage to enemies around you, or around the enemy that you just, you know, exploded their head. And it's a bit like Fatebringer's perk, you know, obviously it's Firefly, but everyone really liked Fatebringer for the Firefly perk because it was just fun to see their heads explode and all that. And it's quite cool to get this on a pulse rifle, because this thing, it's just amazing. There will be a review on this, an in-depth review on all 3 of the weapons that I have. And obviously, you know, you've seen the looting results videos anyway. If you haven't, go check them out. I highly recommend that because you can see all the boss fights, except from the daughters because I didn't save it. But go check out Twisted Yogurt's channel, or Twisted Yogurt's channel, however you want to say it. It's just, you know, spelled differently. I'll have his his channel. Sorry guys, I'm losing track here. I'll have his channel in the description, so do not worry. But then I also managed to pick up the shotgun as well from Oryx, not from the. Usually you can get this from the daughters, but I actually got this from Oryx instead because I had the 20 shards. So of course everything is the same, except on the shotgun you can get hand laid stock, which usually I do use, but in PvP I'll use this, so I'll go back to this because it has so much stability, and in PvE range really isn't too much of a problem. But then also have Army of One, which is kind of terrible. Quick unassisted kills with this weapon, reduced grenade and melee cooldown, which is alright, but it's not too great. So that is literally it. That is all I got. Oh well, I guess I got the emblem here. There you go. There's a nice looking King's Bane emblem, and also the quest. I never actually got to finish this side of the quest because I got this quest after I'd killed Oryx, so I had to go back and kill the War Priest, Golgroth, and Oryx again. And at the moment, I've only killed Oryx twice and the War Priest twice. Yeah, it's kind of sad that I've killed Oryx twice in 1 week and haven't got loot for the second one. It does make me a little bit off, you know. I had to go through all the effort of doing that and then just not getting anything, but that's alright, that's alright, it's all good. And then, yeah, I'll kill Golgroth tomorrow after reset. When my team do the raid, I can get a raid shader and the 310 artifact, which is really nice, and then I would have killed Oryx for the 3rd time, so that would be pretty cool. I'll have some videos on that, guys, so go check that out if you're watching this after they're out, and if they're not, then stay tuned for those. So yeah, that is it. I do have 5 remaining shards. I have quite a lot of runes that I got, quite a lot of marks that I've gotten from the legendaries that I don't need. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like if you haven't already. That is the raid loot that I have gotten. Not really anything else to it, other than the fact that this guy also has some raid loot. Just put it out there, you know. He has the machine gun and the chest piece. Lucky guy. I'm actually hoping I can bag myself some armor next reset. I'm really not too bothered about the weapons since I have 3 weapons already which have high attack, so I'm down to get some over 300 defense armor, preferably helmet and chest piece, and then work onto my other armor. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, goodbye.